Going on, everybody? Welcome in. Hope everybody's good. We are getting ready to go here. Just got back. Had a little quick trip to New York yesterday, and we are back into flying. So just we'll give a real quick synopsis of what's going on in the last couple of days. The end of, you guys, so you're not getting seasick here. But in the last few days, when we have been flying, Shiro has been flying a ton. The Cessna down in the southeast. A-Luke has been picking it up as well. He's flying his Ford Tri-Motor all over the place in the area, doing FBO ops, a lot of FBO ops, and making a good amount of money, and feeding our FBO here at 1M7 and 93, and serving the whole Nashville area. Shiro also is doing some stuff over in Papua New Guinea, which in our Discord, there's a real pilot that flies the Kodiak in Papua New Guinea. It's actually a really good video that Pontiac posted. What's up, Chad? How's it going, man? Yeah, so just a couple things. End of episode 17, we bought our first Kodiak, and it is sitting in, Pontiac and I have flown it from, it was sitting right up in here. We flew it down to Fairbanks. We were down at Juneau. I'm sorry. We were down in Juneau. Then we flew it along the coast, all the way down the coast between him and me. And we flew it down to Victoria, British Columbia, and then Pontiac took it across to Boise, and then I took it over to Salt Lake. And right now it's sitting in Charleston. I'm sorry, not Charleston. Cheyenne, Wyoming, and we just have to get it down to our area down here. So it's within 400 or 500 miles now. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Glad everything went well on that regard. How's the boy doing? Everything all right? But yeah, so Cheyenne, Wyoming, which is somewhere around in here. Actually, it's probably up in here. And we're through the Rockies. We just have to brave the Great Plains and the boredom that lies within it. And yeah, so we're within 400 or 500 miles of getting our brand new Idaho. That's it. Fox and Raven Healing Den comes in. My wife, Hawks Girl, also known as Hawks Girl. But yeah, so today we're just gonna fly over to POF. I only have a couple of hours. I have to go get my daughter at school, so we're gonna fly over to POF. We're gonna stop by Rex's FBO, which has a couple of jobs there. That's that little airstrip just south of POF. We'll stop at POF and then fly back to 1M7. And if we have enough time, we'll fly up here to MWA, which is, I believe that's Marion, Illinois. We do have a round-trip job that we're actually going to pick up from here, and there'll be a job to take up that way as well. So, still sick. He's mad he couldn't go to school. Yeah, I could, yeah, yeah, my daughter had a concussion for the messing around in PE. Playing flag football, and yeah, it's they definitely get off their game there. So, all right, let's get this thing fired up. We already have a flight started. We are renting this Kodiak because our Kodiak is not here yet, but actually on FSEconomy, believe it or not, I don't know if somebody's caught on or what, but if we go to 1M7 here, almost every plane that's sitting here is for sale. This Skyhawk is already ours. The Vision Jet is for sale for like 400 grand. And then there's Hawks Girl. And then the Quest Kodiak, that's this one, is actually for sale too, but I think they want like 550 grand for it. We paid 401 for the other one. But yeah, so just it's interesting that everything is for sale here as well. But yeah, so we're gonna rock and roll here. I want to get up in the air because I would like to do more than just that one flight. Actually, the out and back, I would really like to do a little bit more than that. But we shall see. Let's push our fuel in, our firewall fuel in. Let's turn on our fuel tanks. Let's lock our seat belts. We have our fuel down to idle cutoff. Our prop is feathered. Yeah, sorry, your boy's not doing well, man. Alright, we'll let all this align. All right. Let that spool up for a second, and we'll add some fuel in. That'll avoid our hot start, or it should anyway. Let's add some fuel in now. ITT should be coming up. Yup. That's just our generator and generator fail. Alright, prop is in. ITT is stable. Propeller is stable. Everything looks good. Auxiliary fuel pump is, we didn't even use it, but we'll shut our ignition off. Drop that back down since the engine started. We'll turn on our generator and alternator. Beacon is on. Let's go nav on, strobe on, taxi light on. This is all good stuff. We'll set our flaps for takeoff. Set our trim forward. Let's make sure our flight is good. We're taking... Nope, it's not good. What's going on here? I thought I started it. Alright, now our flight is good. We are taking 1 U.S. Air Force veteran and 2 Army veterans over to... This ought to be an interesting ride with them chirping in the back. And 3 veterans were taken over to Rex's airfield at MO67. What's up, retired Rex? Speaking of Rex, how's it going, man? Have a meeting in 8 minutes. Thought you'd jump in and say hi. How's it going, bro? How's I was going to. Very good. Thanks for stopping in, man. I mentioned his name and he shows up. But yeah, Rex, we're gonna fly over to your place and we're gonna drop off some people and pick up some others and yeah. So parking brake is off. I know you've been busy. If you need something, man, let me know. I don't know if what you got going on, but I was gonna actually, because you were gone, I was gonna pick up that K-POF, Poplar Bluff, they went active. I know they were due for, we had talked about it. They were due for to go up to auction, and I was gonna bid, so it was gonna be me and you bidding on it, and then if one of us got it, I was just gonna give it to you. You know, for a reimbursement, but yeah, that it turned out it looks like they went. You went with it looks like it went active, so yeah, no sweat, man. I hope everything's good on your end. I know you've been busy, but you make it sound like a bad thing. I love hearing the vets chirp. Yeah, I know, right? No, it's not a bad thing. I don't mind it at all. All right, let's line up. These are mainly VFR flights. I do have Say Intentions on. May use them when we get over to Poplar Bluff, but as of right now. Yeah, they're not. They went active. They're supplied. They're supplied. They're like, yeah. There's jobs coming out of it again. Yeah, it's not going to go up to auction the way I understand it anyway. Shiro, is Twitch not on? Oh, my bad. Thanks for letting me know. Holy crap. I'm out of the game here. I didn't, Thanks for letting me know, Shiro. I just, I used the ATEM and, I forgot to activate it. When I used to do Twitch, when I was doing Twitch, it was, it would automatically start, and I keep forgetting that it does not automatically start anymore. I appreciate that heads up. See, this is why I like my community, man. They let me know when things are not right. All right, let's get this thing. We're looking for. Actually, we need this prop up all the way, and we need to be in high idle. We almost made a critical error there. 2200 there is what we're looking for. Let's go. Airspeed's alive very soon, and we should be out of here. Airspeed's alive. Rotate by the 500 footers. And I have to remember to put my rudder trim back to where it was. Otherwise, I'll be all jacked up. Alright, we're up. 95 knots, flaps up. I don't have a flight plan in here, guys. It's a good thing I know where the hell we're going, roughly. You got your eye on a few... Yeah, I got my eye on, I think it's Benton, Illinois. There's one up there that I wanna pick up. It's got 2 lots. That's one that I really want to grab for us. All right, here we're going to do... Come on. KPOF. Activate nav mode on. I actually didn't even set... I really rushed this. I didn't even set a... didn't set an initial altitude. I didn't do a whole bunch of stuff. Alright, nav mode's on. Altitude select is squared away. We'll get back on the nav path here. There it is. Thank you, Shiro. I appreciate the heads up over on YouTube when you didn't see the stream up. Thank you. Alright, let's back the prop off a little bit here. Put this back to 2,000, and then we're going to bring our NG back up. And we're going to get our airspeed out of this. We're actually going to have to watch our airspeed because... What? Too much torque. 1,700 when we're at 2,000 feet per minute. Climb and cruise is only supposed to be 1,840. So we will, yeah, we got to watch our airspeed and the torque. All right, your brain is floating also elsewhere. Why are we not climbing? Flaps are up. Still see FSE? All right. Very good. That's gone. Brain is floating elsewhere. Where is it, Hawks girl? Where is it? Added a bunch of fuel to MO67. Nice. I was way too excited to get back into this plane. I had nothing set up. I was like, all right, let's get in the air. And, yeah, I had nothing set up. I had nothing going. You know, like, that was ridiculous. Like, but we're on the way. So I got about 2 hours. We have to make a stop at Rex's place at MO67. We have to jump up and land at K-Pop, which is 4 miles away, and then we got to get back to, yeah, exactly. And then we have to get back to 1M7, and if we have time, we're going to fly. We got a couple of time-sensitive jobs that have to go up to MWA. So that is, yeah, so we're picking up everything at my flight here. So 1M7 to MO67, we'll drop these off and make about $2,000 minus expenses. And then we're going to fly over to Cape. I don't think there's anything from MO67 going to Cape. No, because Rex, I'm assuming that you do not want this stuff delivered up there yet, because I've not done that. I've been holding off. All these things really aren't going our way, so we're probably not going to take these with us either. So we'll leave that stuff at Hayes. These really aren't going our way either. Actually, those are coming too anyway. Yeah, so these VIP jobs we can't take. K45 is where we tried to land in the middle of that town the other day. I'm not going back there. I did forget what I was doing. So then when we get over to Cape, we're going to be... This MDH I might bring back to us, but it's only got a day on it. So I don't know if anybody can fly that or not, but I might bring that back. But yeah, they definitely went back active. 7 Out Flight Services has it now, Rex. I don't know if that's what it was before, but they definitely have fuel there, and it's no longer inactive and up for auction. So SGF, AL46 is the other, the sea base between the other place, K whatever. If this wasn't a government charter, I would definitely take this back, because PHT is literally about 11 miles away from us, but we can't take, we have to drop everything else if we have a government charter job. So Kodiak is great. I have a lot of fun with the Kodiak. We got to finish getting our Kodiak over from Wyoming. Pontiac and I are still working on that, but I'm gonna fly it hopefully tonight. I might fly it Wyoming to like Kansas, and then once we get it back in Kansas, we're really not far away. So don't worry about cargo. You have them there to hold supplies, release them to reload. Oh, all right. I got you. Very well. Yeah, the one I'm interested in next, Rex. I'm looking at going north. There's one for sale. I think it's Benton, Illinois, I believe it is. It's in it's basically straight north of us. I forget. This one, I believe M30 is open. Is it 30? MWA HSB. This is the one I'm looking at right here, Harrisburg. That's the one I'm looking at, because that's a good clip to make money. This is a huge money maker right here. PAH M30 is the one I was talking about. That one I think is either for sale right now, or it's Maddie, what's up? It's either for sale right now, or it's up for auction soon. I think it might be inactive. I'm not 100% sure on that, but definitely looking to expand the FBOs soon. FSC scammed you. Oh, here, this is what I'm talking about. M30 is right here above Paducah, and then I'm looking at HSB right up here, about 100 miles away. Bought a Huey, but the auto fuel doesn't work, and you have more fuel. Really? Wow. That's weird. Alright, we're right at our top speed here at 175. We're moving a pretty good clip with a crosswind. Yeah, the tri-motor seems to be doing well for Luke, too. Like, Luke's crushing the tri-motor. You were doing really good with the DC-3. All right, 5,000 feet. We are careening towards our first destination. We are 43 miles out. We won't be there. It won't take long to get there now. About 14 minutes we'll be there. The flight between MO67 and K-pop is literally about a minute and a half, so much so that it doesn't even count in FS Hub. I just want to make sure that I'm grabbing all the jobs that we can. The last time we got to MO67 before we left, and it was literally before, right as we left, or just before we left, another job spawned to come back with us, and had we known, we could have taken it with us, but it was we did not know. We left, and I looked, and there was another job there. If anybody's interested in seaplane runs, I will bring this K-45 and AL-46 back, but I don't want to. We don't need to do that if you know, if nobody wants to run seaplane runs up there. It's completely up to you guys. Doesn't have GPS or working brakes. Oh boy. I could see where that would be a problem. 64 AR. Do we have anything like that for us? We do. All right, that's a round trip. We'll bring that back. .64 AR, we'll take it. I don't know how long we'll have to do that job, but I got to get over to M93 and get a whole bunch of cargo. We got to get a whole bunch of cargo stuff back over to M1, M7 so we can deliver it too. Who thought drum brakes aren't that great? Yeah, weird, right? Weird. So, MO67 AR, we'll take that, we'll add that to our flight so we pick it up. We're gonna grab this because that's right by our area too, so maybe somebody can deliver that. And then this will now be a round trip, probably best for the Cessna. Or if you guys are out making deliveries in the tri-motors, that would work as well. So this one and this one, we'll call this route number 3, I guess. What is it? Route 1, route 3, we'll call it route 4. MXF, Montgomery. Problem with the tri-motors, worst terrain it could currently. Papua New Guinea. That's your tri-motor? Or did you purchase that, or did you are you just renting it over there? Yeah, I could imagine that looks like a pretty hellish place to be flying around. I would take this job. Would be great to take, but it nixes everything else we have on the plane. Alrighty. We're probably about 25 miles away. And we got to make a little bit of a left-hand turn here to get down to MO67. Yeah, between Shiro and A-Luke, you guys have made about 12 grand today for the company. So thank you very much. We're back up to like 75 grand for the company. Right now there's a Vision Jet for sale that's actually at our place. There is a Kodiak for sale that it's actually a little bit overpriced, in my opinion. And there's another plane there that I don't think any of us fly. It's a B377 or something like that. But we are looking to... I do want to have at least one more Kodiak. And I'm thinking about grabbing another... I am thinking about grabbing a Vision Jet for all these 3-passenger VIP runs that are spawning at our base. I think that a Vision Jet is perfect for that. So we'll be able to get, and then they're perfect for like trips, like the quick passenger trips. If there's only like three places spawned to like Nashville or a decent sized airport, it would not be appropriate for this run because I'm not going to land that thing in the grass. I would probably end up in the trees, but I don't. B377. I think it's an antiquated, old. Hang on. It's a Boeing 377. That's what it is. And it's this thing. I didn't even know it was in the sim, to be honest with you. But it's the Stratocruiser. Why this thing is sitting at a 3,000-foot runway in the middle of Tennessee, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, the old Pan Am propeller-driven Stratofortress, I guess is what it is. But I don't know. I have no idea. That's a weird-looking plane. Why it's sitting in our it's $5,158 to rent dry and $8,000 wet, and $800 an hour. So there is nothing. Definitely a flight student in our backyard at the moment. Sounds dire. Not good? What's he doing? I hope he's not literally in our backyard. That could mean a bunch of things because we are in a training flight path there, so. How are the chickens, Hawks girl? Might be doing stall practice. Feeling cooped up? Are you not letting them out today? Not a good one to be in the splash zone. All right, we are about 15 miles away from Cape Hoff. Let's go ahead and bring us down to pattern altitude for MO67. We got Army and Air Force vets on, so we'll come down to like 1,200 feet a minute. They'll be all right. I really wouldn't mind picking up that Vision Jet, to be honest. Those things are only about 400 grand in FSEconomy, and I'm really tempted. But we got to make a little bit more money first. Only. Oh God. What's up, Crack? How's it going, man? How was your stream last night? Sorry I haven't jumped in there lately, man. I was on a plane last night. Coming back from getting a tattoo in New York. Well, we have made this flight several times. Getting a little repetitive, but it actually is pretty lucrative. Could make a crude joke from getting a tattoo. Let's back this thing off, man. A little overspeed there. All right, 2,000 feet. Oh, splash zone. I got you. Yeah, that could be a crude joke. What's Dolby up to? Sorry, I'm a little slow on the uptake today. I get home until midnight last night. Usually I'm quicker than that. Nice job, Maddie. Very good. Yeah, if you want to... well, you're not in FSEconomy, so that's going to be problematic. All right, we're 7 miles out. Flying in the waters just north of LaGuardia. Nice. What is wrong right now? Oh, pitot heat's off. That's why. We're at 5% outside air temperature, and the pitot heat was off. Alright, our runway should be right up here. That's the one we're going to be going to in a minute. Here's our... It's like right... We're going to go ahead and bang a left here. Yeah, here's our airport. So we'll make the left. Got to come over here and find Rex's FBO. There's the railroad tracks right here. Airport, Rex's FBO is going to be down here. We're going to do a left-hand pattern and then come in and land. 5, did I say 5%? 5 Celsius. At 5 Celsius, that's when like the anti-icing stuff kicks on, when what you're supposed to do, from what I hear. The way I understand it is that at 5 Celsius, you're supposed to start considering anti-icing. Alrighty. Alright. There's the runway. There's Rex's. So let's go ahead and go down to 1500. Right there is our landing area. Let's go prop full forward, high idle. Come off autopilot, we'll fly it in. Aviation is weird. Why is that? Alright, we're on the left downwind. There's our river. Flaps 1. Imagine busting my chops for not reading the whole comment when I'm trying to land. Oh, we gotta get some speed going here. Alright, base, left base. Power management's been a struggle for me on this thing. It's definitely a challenge. This thing is not easy to fly. Alright. Do have a crosswind. And turn and final. Come down 120, we'll go down another notch of flaps. Basically follow this road right in, right over that tree line. It's the third set of trees, and we'll be landing right on the other side of that tree line. Lined up pretty good. We're still good. And then the runway, this runway right here is the runway we got to go to after this one. So we'll be like literally popping up, sliding over, and hopefully landing all in one fell swoop. Fell swoop, if you will. Alright, let's lock my head tracker here. Full flaps. Shooting for 80. Sorry guys, I'll catch up with chat in a second. Gotta clear these trees. Take that. Reverse propeller. We good. Set the brakes. Ouch. I'll take 200. What are you talking about? Ouch. Yeah, I know, right? All right. Nobody said you have to read right now. Yeah, these things don't. I don't have the Tundra wheel. What the hell is this guy doing? What is that? A space shuttle? It's got Elon Musk here. 77,000 feet. All right, let's. We should be bring up sim brief here or sim brief. We'll bring up right now. We have 3 minions at MO67, and we have some cargo that we're bringing over to 64AR. When we land at Cape Hoff, we'll pick up another crate of barbecued brisket and a floor manager for a casino, apparently. Let me double check that MO67 isn't going to have anything sprung on us. All right. So we're going to take 3 minions back to 1M7. Let's see how we did here real quick, and we'll get out of here. Made 1,600 bucks. And of that 1,600, 700, 800 went to the company, and 800 went to me. Cost us 500 bucks to fly over here, so I'll take it. We have 135 gallons of fuel, so we don't need to fuel up. So what we're going to do is we're going to clear these trees. We're going to slide over about a half a mile, and we're going to go on to final for runway 36 at Cape Hoff. That's what the plan is. I've done that one time off stream, so nice job. Welcome to Hayes Field. There was only a way I could do the jobs and report back to you. You add the money into the account and delete the job I did. I can't delete anything of the jobs. That's yeah, it's going to be interesting. I've seen a lot of good stuff about 2024. So the scenery, I know I should see an improved performance with the scenery the way it's loaded in. But I also understand that people with subpar internet connections they're going to be hurting. I am not one of those people. I have a gigabyte up and down, so it works for me. I understand that it might not work for some. Okay, we're taking 4 cargo, about 300 pounds of cargo, actually a little bit more than that, about 400 pounds of cargo, and 3 passengers, and those 3 passengers are staying on board when we get to Cape Hoff. We're just going up to Cape Hoff to pick up some more stuff. We're really not going to make any money coming from Hayes Field and going up to Cape Hoff, so I'm really tempted to take this, and if anybody wants to fly up to the harbor again, hint, hint, Shiro, maybe I'll take that with us, and there'll be, you guys can deliver that if you so choose. MO67, let's go ahead and add that. It's not going to hurt anything to take it anyway. Cape Hoff, we're picking up a passenger at Cape Hoff. We're picking up another crate of barbecue brisket, and we're picking up a floor manager. So we're picking up, we're going to have a pretty decent load going back, actually. All right. Let's get out of here. Let's see if we can make this in one pass over to Cape Hoff. Let's go throttle full forward, high idle. Everybody will see a better performance if they do not have German internet. All right, let's go. I'm going to just hand fly this. I don't even need to set an altitude, so 2200 on the RPM. There it is. Let's go. Yeah, probably should do just one set of flaps and not airspeeds alive. Probably just drive over there. We are up. I don't know why we are not slide sipping it. We're gonna have to turn around. We came off in an angle. I don't think we're gonna be anywhere remotely. Maybe we will. There it is. Actually, didn't come off too bad. My trim was jacked up. That's what. I think normally in normal conditions they would want you in a pattern before you just popped up and dropped down, but well, a little bit of a spike there. Alright, flaps are full. We're low. Little rudder. All right, we're here. Thank you, kitten. I'll take that. We'll pick up these peeps and get out of here. I should have just turned in the grass. This seems sus. Why would they put the landing lights here? Let's go back down to low idle here. For the taxi. I don't think we're going to have to buy fuel to get back. I think we're going to be okay. Let's make sure our trim is good. Aileron trim is okay. Trim is there. Good. All right. Telecom has their headquarters in Germany and owns 90% of the cables. Germany. Well, that's insane, especially given that it's Germany and they're pretty good with most of that stuff. Most of the time, like pretty technologically advanced. Always. All right. It is 12:30. We've only been on for about 35 minutes. I got another hour and a half. I think we actually may be able to get back over to 1M7 and do another flight at least. So that's good. This is good. Like I said, we're not going to make any money on this one, but the goal of that little flight there was not to make money. It was to pick up money to make later. So again, if you guys are flying around and you see jobs that would make it work, to bring back to 1M7 and deliver from there, bring them back. We already have a ton of stuff that has been brought back, and it's just money to be thrown in the pockets, so in our pockets. So don't be afraid to bring stuff back. We are gonna set the brake, get these people on board, and get out of here. Das ist gut. Alright. Flip this thing around here. This guy's like, whoa, 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 what are you doing, man? Alright, we're here. Brake set. We now have... What's happened here? Do I have to cut my engine for this to... It didn't set my flight here. Come on, man. Do I got to shut all the way down? I was really hoping to not. Leave that on. Pitot heat can come off. Alternator's off. This flight is not... SimConnect did not register that flight. That's going to irritate the hell out of me. Yep. That means the other one didn't... Did it not start? Let me look. I don't know. I gotta look. Let me fire up... I mean, it has us here, so... Yeah, it did register. We lost 70 bucks on the flight. But so the good news is we're here. All I got to do is start back up and start the flight again. Beanie Basher, what's up, man? Welcome in. Welcome in over on the YouTube side. All right, so we're good here. I got to fix this. This is going to be KPOF direct M1 1M7. 5,000 feet, save and set, done. My flight right here. We have KPOF. Let's make sure there's nothing else to bring over there. And I got to be honest, if I'm bringing over that K45, I might as well bring over this as well. What else we have here? PHT. I wish we could bring that one. All right, now let's make sure we're not leaving anything before we get fired up. KPOF, one Amazon. I think we're going to be like pretty loaded here, guys. Let's see. I'll bet you I'll bet you MO67, Hayesfield. I'll bet you it spawned another job for us over there. Oh, not yet. I figured for sure it would have spawned another job for us over there already. All right, cool. All right, so we have this. I believe we have everything that we are taking. Let's go ahead and go my flight. We have 2 open seats, and we have about 400 pounds of cargo that we could take with us. Oh, yeah, that's right. We were taking this one, too. MWA is where we're heading next. No, that's already on the plane, Nate. Come on, guy. Wake up. MDH. We don't have anything going up that way. I mean, we have stuff going up that way, but it's not an airport that we have anything going to right now. POF, Mount Vernon, though. We could make that lucrative. Mount Vernon is on the way. Can't do it. I'm getting sidetracked. Let's go. All right, we're taking all these jokers. Bloated and loaded. That's right. All right, let's fire up. We have 131 gallons. We don't need to fuel up. We got our own fuel at our own airbase. How you doing, Beanie Basher? How's your day going? We're going to avoid a hot start by keeping our fuel cutoff down. Let's put beacon is on. Ignition on. Clear prop. What is this TAWS inhibit? I don't even know what that is. Clear prop still. I have not done DCS in a while. I'm not opposed to it. I just haven't been in there yet because I've been doing this stuff. So, it's absolutely something I want to get back into, and then it's certainly something I want to get back into. It's just not anything that I have done lately. But all right, let's add some fuel into the. Should be getting ITT and NG coming up. It is staying cold, so that's good. Fuel pump can come off. We're looking good here. Ignition off. Starter off. Strobe on, nav on, taxi lights on. Flaps set for takeoff. Trim full forward, or not full forward, but forward. Let's get our altitude set to 5,000. We'll do this right this time. Vertical speed we'll start off at 500 and see how it goes. Your internet dropped off. Probably something you should not consider pressing since it's got a protective cover. That's so true too. Our altimeter setting here is 3050. Wow, that is a lot. Damn. Alright, let's go. Nope, let's not go yet. We have to start the flight. Hey everybody, welcome on. Do I see the barbecue back there? The barbecue brisket is not back there though, I don't. It's windy. Where are you at, Beanie? It was windy in New York last night, and it was windy in Chicago last night. It was cold. When I landed, I was in t-shirts and shorts. And when I went to New York, it was like 40 degrees, and then I came back to Chicago. It was like 35 when I got back last night. I was freezing. Real idiot flying around in those two places. Going to those two places in that dress like that. All right, we will be heading out. Northwest South Carolina. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, so are you, you guys have any issue, I mean, other than your internet and power, you guys okay? All right, we are heavy. All right, high idle, props full forward. Looking for 2200. There's 2200. Brakes off. Rudder trim to the right a little bit. Rolling. Airspeed's alive. Rotate. Autopilot's in. 95, we'll put the flaps up. And we'll start a turn towards our nav point. It's actually going to be into the wind, which is good. And we'll arm nav and get it ready. Lucked out. A lot of people here that had... Oh, God. Yeah, that's not good, man. Alright, let's pull the prop back here a little bit, and we'll get some airspeed here. There we go. Vertical speed, we can push up to about 800 now. Celsius, 8 knot wind, 80. Yeah, it's Alright, let's get our rudder dialed back to normal. That's slowing us down a little bit. And we're rocking and rolling. Back to 1M7, guys. We'll be dropping some stuff off for later delivery. We'll be delivering some stuff for money immediately. And I think we're going to continue. We're going to head up to MWA. Which I believe is Marion. I think that's Marion. Which is the Casey's I stop at to get gas every time I go down to Tennessee. That's where I stop. My buddy lives down there, too. I haven't met up with him yet, but... We got an hour to get up there, and then I might fly back a little later on. That might be what I do. I might fly back a little later on, and then I'm going to probably tonight off stream. I will probably make another trip, do the Cheyenne... a Cheyenne over to somewhere a little bit further east, and then hopefully Pontiac can take it home from there. What? Pedo heat. I knew it. And our generators and alternator is not on too, but those are backups from what I understand. Those are not the primaries, otherwise we'd be out of battery right now. Guys, I'm going to throw a picture of my new artwork that I got into Discord and my IRL. Nate Wolf IRL. The new art I got on my body yesterday. Careful which picture I put up here. Hang on. Nate Wolf 49 IRL. I'll throw a couple of pics of my new tattoo. Exclamation point Discord will get you the Discord link. Well, there it is. Battery problems. Looks like the tri-motor. I love FSEconomy beanie. I enjoy it a lot, and in my opinion, even though it's 20 years old, it is right up there with all of the other. Unless you're gonna, I mean, the fact that it's free is amazing. But it's really good, man. I like it a lot. If you want to come fly with us, man, we have our own group, and you're more than welcome. I think we lost the heading mode here. What the hell's going on? We didn't pick up the nav mode. Oh, you know why? Because I didn't change the damn direct to. That's why. We need to go back to 1M7. That's why it didn't go. That's why it didn't pick it up. There we go. Now we'll go back on the nav. They've already said that FS Hub is going to be 2024 compatible, and NeoFly has said that NeoFly is going to be 2024 compatible. So that's a good news for everybody. But yeah, Beanie, if you're interested in flying with us, man, join us over on Wolf Air. If you're in FSEconomy, the group's name is Wolf Air Aviation. There is a couple of Wolf Airs out there, so make sure you're getting the right one. It's Wolf Air Aviation, Nate Wolf 49, I believe it is. And then just join us, and if you're interested, you're more than welcome to come fly along. I don't require anybody to fly anything they don't want to, but we have everything. There's everything from Cessnas. You go out and rent it. The only thing I ask is that you rent sensibly, because the company is picking up most of the tab for your trips. You're getting a pretty good cut already anyway, like this, the flights this morning. Luke, he did a couple of flights. He made like $5,000, and of this $2,700 job, $1,100 of it was his. So you know, I just take sensible stuff, and you're good. But you did. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, I enjoy it a lot. I mean, it's so you know the deal. And if you're interested in coming to fly with us, you know, feel free. We got 9 people right now, and everybody is welcome. And like I said, the only thing I ask you to do is rent sensibly. We do have a Cessna G1000 at our FBO. We have 2 FBOs, and we have a Cessna G1000 and a Kodiak on the way. And then we're looking to always increase our fleets. A couple people own their own planes, and they fly for us. But yeah, so. So this job, we got $5,600 in total pay on the job, on the plane right now, but we're not going to get paid for all that. We're only going to get paid for about 2,200 of it, because the other stuff needs to be delivered later. But we are going to take this other job up to MWA. Yeah, we're actually not taking a lot. I thought we were actually taking a little bit more than that, but that's all right. And then from MWA, there's a Smyrna job that is going to come back that can be delivered later. Made a ton of money taking people from GSP to CLT in the 208. Yeah, the 208 is a huge moneymaker. It's a huge moneymaker. That actually, I'm on the fence if that's going to be my our next plane for the company or not. But yeah, it is. If you could find jobs that are, you know, a couple hundred miles apart in the 208, and you could take 14 people in the 208, and maybe even some cargo along, you'll be a millionaire in that game. Plus, it's Kentucky, North Carolina, South, you know, like all that flying. I do plan on expanding a little bit to the west, like over by you, in your area. There's a ton of FBOs open in the northern North Carolina, East Tennessee, and South Carolina area. That whole area over there's got a ton of FBOs open. They just cost money to get them, but yeah, I don't know about this this trip up to MWA right now. Actually, we might let it sit. The one we're bringing back has got to be flown today. And the other ones have several days on them. We stand to make about $2,000. It's a 75-mile trip. Maybe we'll do it. I think we'll do it. That is money we're going to get paid immediately for, so. You name which one you want, Shiro, and I'll get you an FBO over there. I have no problem with anybody flying anywhere they want. Like Pontiac has chosen to come over to the States and fly over here. He's in Australia, but you know, when we get the cash, I don't mind picking up an FBO if you want to run an FBO out of there. I don't mind at all. Speaking of, I'm gonna have to order fuel for our FBO because we are starting to get a little low. Yeah, we got 1,300 gallons of avgas there. We have only 1,300 gallons of Jet A there. I'm gonna order fuel for what is that gonna cost us for Jet A? 6,000? Yeah. Hey, Luke paid for that today. All right. So we'll get another 1,800 gallons of Jet A coming to 1M7. Bump should be here tomorrow. Done. I'll monitor the rest of these. We don't do a lot. It's been taking a while to get the others down. So fuel is ordered. I have Say Intentions up right now. Beanie. I'm flying VFR today, so I'm not really using it. But yeah, it is cool. I've been actually the next flight I probably will use it for, because we're going to be going from my place up to or our place up to Marion. I probably will throw it on there, but I have Say Intentions running side by side usually, especially if I'm running like the Vision Jet runs or yeah, anything Vision Jet. Anything IFR, I'll usually throw Say Intentions on. All right, Hawks girl, send me a pic when you're done. I got about an hour before I gotta get off. Well, we're not there yet either. I don't know. We're about 35 miles out. I think we'll be all right. Sounds so wrong without context. Yeah, well, it's a little mystery needs to be had. I did see that they had a stream, but I was on a plane, Beanie. I missed the stream. I did see that they had a stream about traffic injection, though. I'm gonna need some more coffee. Let me see what this flight looks like up to MWA and sim brief. Wolf 049. We're going to depart 1M7. We will arrive KMWA. No alternates. We're going to land at right now it's 1802 UTC. We'll land at 1814. Let's call 1830. Apply. We are going to be taking to MWA cargo. That's 179 times 2.2. £393 plus we'll call that 395. We're gonna add that, and we'll have one passenger and 500 pounds of cargo in a Kodiak. So this will be ready to go when we land. So ATC call sign, that is our registration number currently. Scheduled altitude, we're just going to go 6,000. Passengers 1. Cargo 500. That route is pretty damn good. Oh, Carbondale is right there. I should have taken that other job, but that's all right. All right, run it. So when we land, we're going to need 74 gallons of fuel in the plane, which I think we're going to have anyway. I did not change. I did change that, so we're not going to mess with that currently. Let's see if 1M7, if there's anything going that way. Does not look like it. There it is. MO67 has 2 things right now. We just left there, and we are on our way back, and they just spawned 2 more things to come back to right here. That's hilarious. It's I guess it's money every time, but it's good. M93, we have a BNA trip out of M93. We're gonna make that Wolf Air. I'm gonna bring that back from M93. This has got these 2 things I gotta bring back. That will bring, all these things need to come back to 1M7 for delivery. 7I4. All right, so that's our flight. We'll drop some of this stuff off. We'll keep that one on board. We'll drop this stuff off. I can unload this. I'm gonna preload our MWA plane flight. We are going to be leaving runway 27. We'll be arriving at runway 02. We'll just do a visual approach. Got a pretty good wind condition there, though. 15 knots, but Everything else is fine. Our weather here is altimeter 3043. All right, we are 20 miles out. I think we're good other than our flight plan up there. We're definitely going to bring that back. Those are not coming anywhere near us. None of these are. But we're going to bring, the Smyrna is definitely in our wheelhouse. We have jobs that spawn at Smyrna, so, and it's got 6 days on it, so that passenger's going to come back and sit at our FBO. Just hang out waiting for a ride. Can you guys hear the game? Yeah, you guys can hear the game, right? Looks like you can. Yeah, if anybody flies over to M93, bring this over to M93. This job right here needs to go to M93, and then this job needs to come back to M1M7 to stage it, and then anything that's over there at M93 needs to come back. So I'm trying to stage everything at M1M7 for delivery, and we're kind of using a hub and spoke until we get a larger airport. 1M7 is our current hub. So. All right, we're going to go down to pattern altitude here. Our airport should be pretty much straight ahead here. We have a crosswind here. We're going to be landing runway 9. There it is right there. Just going to go down to 2,000 since we got the field in sight. You need any building materials or supplies, you can grab those 2 missions and bring some to the. I don't currently. I don't. Rex, how do you take over FBOs when there's nothing there? Like, do you just you take it and you build before you buy that, or do you not need to buy them if you just supply them, or how's that work? There we are. All right. am going to be just hand flying this thing, I think. As soon as we get in a little further. Let's get rid of the things so you guys can see. Move building supplies to the airport. So if there's nobody that has an FBO there, we can move building supplies to the airport and then just build an FBO as ours? Alright, let's get lined up. All right, interesting. Small FBO on an airstrip, 10,000 and 10,000 supplies. All right. Kick our rudder over a little bit so we're flying in a straight line with this crosswind. A pretty good crosswind here. Go flaps 1. Why are we pitched way up? I'm not feeling so stable right now. There we go. $120, I'll bring in some more flaps here. Oh God, this is not good. That was, I felt like we hit a lot harder than that. Runway excursion. Felt like we hit a lot harder than that. That was terrible. That landing rate did us no justice. Or did all the justice, actually. Butter but drunk. Nice, good. That's a good, Alright, 1M7 it is. We got, 45 minutes to get up to Marion, which I think we can do. So we're gonna do it. Taxi in over here. Unload the cargo and load back up, and we'll be out of here. We already got the flight plan squared away. It is 18:17. We got 10 minutes to get out of here to be on time. Brake is set. Good to go. People are getting off. Alright, let's load the flight plan in here. Before I forget it. Okay. Good to go. Transponder code. We'll just do 12. Actually, I'm gonna let them give us the code. I am gonna bring up Say Intentions for this. What's up, Luke? Thanks for the flights today, man. You're crushing it. Thanks, bro. That tri-motor's killing it. Alright, constructing FBO at any airport with an empty lot is available. The lease right to the lot is filled on the first come, first served basis. It requires a player. Alright, cool. I like it. Requires a player to haul in building materials, purchase supplies from the local airport authority, or bring them from another airport, and then construct the FBO building. Alright, cool. Well, I got some definite ideas for that then. Okay, let's, in my flight here, let's, we got a couple things we're taking off. This is coming off. That's coming off. This is coming off. And those three things are staying on. So we're going up to KMWA, MO67. I don't know why we'll cancel that job. That's, I thought we had that on board already. I guess I didn't add that to our flight. KA45. So yeah, that's let's go ahead and get rid of that. Let somebody else take that if they want it. MWA, everything's coming from 1M7. That we're gonna pick up there. My flight right now, we're gonna be about $1,600. It's 17 miles away. We gotta get. I wouldn't even be running this right now if this wasn't. We weren't gonna lose it, but. You don't own the Kodiak. It's not bad, man. It's a lot of fun to fly. It is a lot of fun to fly. We both have a good amount, because I have some not far away, and there's some building materials sitting at Lawrence, Illinois, which is not far away from where I'm looking. These are ready to depart. We have 108 gallons. We need. We needed 80, I think it was, 74, so we're good. We don't need to refuel. This can be imported, fetch, found. Got to get rid of the K here because FS Hub does not like that. Let's save it. That's where we're headed. Flight is there. I'll get rid of this. This is good to go. Let's go ahead and start the flight in SimConnect. 179 kilograms of cargo, 180 kilograms of cargo, so about 500 pounds. And then one floor manager from KPOF that's doing a connector here. So we are good to go. I'm going to go grab some more coffee, guys. I will be right back, and we're going to fly one more up to Marion, Illinois, or Williamson County, and then I got to go get my daughter. So I'll be right back. All right, Rex. Enjoy, man. I will see you soon. We'll have to start a Berlin airlift and go grab one of these FBOs for you. No offense, Shiro. Okay. Taxi lights on. We're all good here. Pitot heat should have been off, but that's all right. Flaps are on. This is going to be set way down. What? I said Berlin airlift. I was just joking around. Girth Puff. Interesting name. All right. High idle. Props pull forward. Taxi light off. Landing light on. I always forget that. I'm trying to do better. 2200. Throw some rudder, right rudder in. Well, apparently it doesn't want right rudder this time. Usually it does. I don't know what's going on right now. Airspeed's alive. Rotate. My takeoffs are getting a little bit more stable. What do you don't sink? What are you talking about? I'm climbing. At 700. What is this thing talking about? Not sinking. Not sinking at all. All right. Thank you. That's not annoying at all. Why does this thing... It looks like it's not taking us to where... My magenta line should be more north. Alright, heading mode. I'm almost positive we should be going more north here. I don't know why Say Intentions didn't open up either, but... It's got us going to 1M7. Why is it... It's weird. All right, nav mode now. We're gonna go up to 5,000. What do we have? I still have the damn thing up, you guys. We had a 6,000 feet. All right, we're up. It definitely got cold in Tennessee. It got cold everywhere, Luke. Everywhere. We were talking just before. I was in New York yesterday. I left Chicago in shorts and a t-shirt because it was nice during the day, and at night when I flew out of Chicago, it was cold. And then when I got to New York, it was really cold, like 40. And then I was there in only a t-shirt and shorts, and I got back last night and it was like 37 or 38 in Chicago. I was like, what the hell is wrong with me? You'd think I was a rookie to the... you think I was like from Florida and flying up, thinking it was like, oh, but yeah, it was, yeah, just silly. But yeah, my wife said it got cold down there too. How you been, Luke? You good? Rosenenbomber is the nickname of a German DC-3 active around Berlin. Nice. Yeah, you would have thought that I was like from Tennessee going to New York when it was like 80 into the... Yeah, it was just ridiculous, but... was what it was. It was fine. Guys, if you guys are interested, I'll throw up my the new ink I got yesterday. If you guys want to see it. I gotta push up this, and then I gotta change it to Discord. Discord. Bonk. Come over here. And I threw this in the Discord link. This is the new ink I got yesterday. The Raven was there. The Crow was there. But this is all new. And this is all new. It's a Viking ship crashing through the waters. And Odin. Showing nips on Twitch, not the best idea. Well, I got news for you. But yeah, that's the new artwork. Lewd and crude is what it is. I was going to do a topless stream today, but I decided not to. Thanks, Luke. Back here. Kappa Pride. Is that going to bring the bots in worse than they already are? All right, let's. I don't know why Say Intentions is not just not firing up. It was. I had it fired up before, and then it closed out. Where is it? There it is. All right, we are. Not sure if the bots are interested in such. Yeah, I don't know. They all seem to be OF girls, so artists. All right, we're on the way. MWA is up here. I think we're fighting this wind. Yeah, we are. Let's go low IFR. We're gonna be Memphis right now. Flight level 6,000, 60,000 down to 18,000, so that's not bad. Where are we at? There's all UHF. 132.5. Let's see if Memphis Center will answer us there. Memphis Center, Wolf Air 049, requesting IFR clearance to Williamson Airport, Marion Veterans Airport. Hello. That's their business. I don't care. They don't have to be in my chat doing it. I don't care what they do on their time. At all. I applaud their efforts. I'm the most non-judgmental human being. Maybe not the most, but I'm pretty non-judgmental. We're still stuck in a loop here for Memphis Center. Uh-oh. Memphis Center, Wolf Air 049. Request IFR clearance to Williamson Airport, Marion, Illinois.
Sooner.
Whoops. Wonder if FSEconomy will work with the new MSFS. I know FS Hub is. They've already checked it out, Luke? So I assume that the same mechanics would be there for them. So.
Fair 049, cleared to Williamson Airport, Marion. Direct Messi, then it's filed. Squawk 3426 and ident.
Cleared to Williamson Airport, direct Messner, then is filed, squawking 3426, and I have identity. Smell intentions. RNAV runway 2 will be doing. Memphis Center, Wolf Air 049. We're cleared direct to Messer, then as filed, squawking 3426, and I have hit the ident. Did I not set it right? 3426. What did he say? Yeah, 3426. Assigned transponder is 3226, he said, but that's not what he told me. I'm squawking what he told me to squawk. Jerk. Ah. Let's go to Marion. Runways 02. That's an easy in. A long runway. 8,000 feet. That's not what you told me to squawk. I will squawk 3226. You advised 3426 before. I will squawk 3226. Wolf Air 049.
Wolf Air 049, roger. Squawk 3226. Wolf Air 049, radar contact 2 miles southwest of Terry Field at 6,000 feet, heading 019er DEG. Cunningham altimeter 30.42, cleared direct Messy.
Clear direct Messy, Wolf Air 049. Start an argument with the AI, yeah. I've seen it too, but they've never gotten mad at me. I've seen them get angry, they get irritated, they get a little pissy in JFK, but...
Wolf Air 049, contact Memphis Center on 133.65.
Over to Memphis Center 13365, Wolf Air 049. Memphis Center, Wolf Air 06049 is at 6,000 feet.
FedEx 649 with you at flight level 240.
Human train, yeah.
Wolf Air 049, Memphis Center, good afternoon, Cunningham altimeter 30.42.
Okay.
Grumman 74687, Memphis Center, climb and maintain 4,000, turn left, heading 085, vectors to CNG. Climb and maintain 4,000, turn left, 085, vectors CNG.
Yeah, we're not far out. This is the Ohio River right here. We are not far out at all. Kansas City Center. Yeah, this is like a legit. Marion Towers 128.4. Yeah, Luke, I do believe. I don't. It doesn't sound. It sounds like everybody who has had an affiliation with MSFS 2020 put out yesterday that like NeoFlyWorks, FS Hub, and their tracking software works. So I do think that FSEconomy will also work as well. FS Hub. I believe FS Hub is also working on an update to, or a newer version of FSEconomy, which I am considering. If it's going to be what they think and what they're portraying it to be, I think we'll be doing Aero Economy as an in place of a FSEconomy. FSEconomy is good, man. I really am happy with it. I like it a lot, but it is antiquated. Their user interface is antiquated, so it's certainly something that needs updated. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't know. Right now, Aero Economy is due to come out in December of 2024, from what I gather. But we'll see what happens. Remember when AI made breathing noises when Say Intentions came out because AI didn't understand it? Thought it somehow that's funny. I think they gave us an RNAV runway, but I really didn't. I'm thinking probably a visual approach is going to be just fine here, but that's all right. What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody down south is doing okay. I hope you guys are getting back to normal. Not that you can a week after a storm rips through, and a storm before that, a week before that. But I hope everybody down south, if you're watching and you're able to watch, things are starting to get. You guys are going to at least get cleaned up and get some power back on and restock your fridges and eat and such. But I didn't bring my throttle back here. It's sitting up at 2200 that whole time. No wonder this thing's fighting the wind. There we go. I didn't want to do the career mode. I don't think I will either at Luke. It doesn't, like I was saying, I don't know if you were in here the other day when I was talking about it, but I have a blast setting flights up for you guys, flying stuff back to the base for you guys to deliver, watching you guys, you know, I just enjoy the community aspect of FSEconomy and the ability to do that together. And I'll be honest with you, if everybody was going to pay for on air, I would do on air, but some people can't afford that. So I'm not, you know, like I like the aspects that, you know, that FSEconomy provides, and everybody can fly. You're on, you know, you're in the sim. You're able to fly together in the same server. You can see each other. You can do all those things, and all that. And I enjoy the community aspect of that. NeoFly is very the free version of NeoFly is great if you're looking to just play by your own self, but the fact that you can't, even in the payware, from what I can tell, you know, you can have AI pilots and you can have you, and that's it. And it is more of an airline manager game, I guess, but, and I get it. It's got its own niche, but, and I don't think that the new Sims version of career mode is going to be much different than that, but NeoFly 3 had multiplayer. I thought it did. Yeah, but this one, like now, NeoFly 3? What? There's a 3? I thought this one was 2 that we were messing with now. I might want to prep for RNAV runway 2 here, just in case they give it to us. We'll be doing the bunko transition if that's the case. And we're going to be coming up on bunko pretty damn quick.
Departure November 74687 with years 3,200 climbing 4,000.
Yeah, runway 2 is what it's saying, and then we're going to be coming in at 2400 at Anouk. So, all right. Well, we'll see what they give us. The NeoFly we know is 4.0. Oh, okay, I got you. So why would they get rid of? That makes no sense that they would get rid of a functionality that they had in the past. I can't imagine that people didn't utilize that.
Turn right heading 230 QNG, then resume on navigation. Command November 4678.
I cannot imagine people did not utilize the multiplayer in NeoFly. Maybe they didn't.
Hey, just a heads up. IFR approaches are still under development. They might not work properly at this time. We're making improvements every day, but it's going to be a bit of a bumpy arrival.
Just crossed the Ohio River. Paducah, Kentucky is right back there. Just crossed into Illinois. Missouri is like right over there. I mean, it's all these states come together here. Kentucky, Missouri, Illinois, and Tennessee all come together there.
Memphis Center, Grumman 687, VFR request.
All right, what time we got here? 1:46. My time. MWA. Hartford, Kentucky. Yeah, this stuff. Just not any lucrative stuff coming out of MWA at all. There was a job that we had a charter job back that would have been nice, but I was not able to fly it a couple days ago. So we're kind of going back there with. It's going to be a dead leg going back. I might park the Kodiak here for a couple hours and see if anything spawns, but pretty lucrative day. I mean, we're looking at over $3,000 right now, almost 3,500, plus when we land what we make here. Not terrible. And then, like I said, Luke's been crushing it, and then Shiro flew a couple too as well today. So, good stuff.
Coming 74687, looking for a flight following at 3,300 kilometers, 3,500 to Umbrella Charlie Yankee. Grumman 687, squawk 1455 and ident.
Got a few things going up to.
Spirit 117,
Yeah.
cross miler at flight level 310.
Crossing miler at flight level 310.
Yesterday, no, you flew one today, didn't you? I showed you flying one earlier. Maybe it was yesterday. You were flying in Papua New Guinea, right? It looks like you flew one today, too. And no, I guess it was yesterday. My bad. Luke flew a bunch today. I just saw you snuck in there, and I figured I saw Luke flying yesterday, and then, yeah, very good. We are going to put another 5,200 in the bank. Luke, you bought fuel for the FBO. That's what you did. You owned a house in Paducah? Hell, I'm gonna go 1,700 in the bank from my personal funds and put that in my savings. Do another 128 there. That's gonna put me right at 10,000 in the bank. It's in the savings account. 1,500 in cash. We have 10 grand in cash in the business account and 70,000 in the 70,000 in the bank.
Memphis Center, descend and maintain 4,000, altimeter 30.45.
Descend and maintain 4,000, altimeter 3045, Wolf Air 049. Pull some of the power out of here. Not you today.
Wolf Air 049, descend and maintain 2500.
Why are you so hyped up? You're in the descend and maintain 2,500, Wolf Air 049. I think our runway is like right up here.
Wolf Air 049, radar contact established. Continue as cleared to Marion Veterans Airport.
That's what I was doing. I continuing as cleared to Marion Veterans, Wolf Air 049. Say Intentions a little odd right now. I think we're going to do, if I can get this in here, I'm going to do an RNAV runway 2 with a bunko transition. Or,
Wolf Air 049, proceed direct to Nuka. Descend and maintain 2,000 until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 2 approach.
proceed direct to Anuka. Descend and maintain 2,000 until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 2 approach. Wolf Air 049. That's pretty much what I was going to do right now. That's what we're doing. Done. We're going direct to Anuka. Enter, activate.
American 1542, Memphis Center. Expect the RNAV runway 17 right approach into Louisville. Expect the RNAV runway 17 right approach to Louisville. American 1542, thanks.
Alright. Heading to Anuka. Make a right turn. We'll be on final.
Is that flight level
He wants us down at 2,000 now, so let's go ahead and
Delta 1568 Memphis Center, roger.
drop it to 2,000. Although Anuka says 2,400.
United 510 Memphis Center, roger.
Cirrus 8, Charlie Tango contact. Paducah Tower on 119.6.
I'm going to see if we can get rid of this.
Cirrus 8, Charlie Tango.
And then if I activate the approach, hopefully it just keeps us on this flight plan. Yes. And now we're in approach mode, nav mode. We have constraints set here. That should bring us down to 2,400. Make a right turn. I'll put VNav on as well. We should be good. Marion Tower is 1284. Let's get that ready.
Center, American 754, flight level 300, climbing 350. American 754, Memphis Center. Good evening.
1284 is set. Williams Aviation, what's going on, man? No worries, bro. No worries. Glad you got some power back on.
3 Mike Charlie.
Get somewhat back to normalcy.
Contact Kansas City Center on 127.475.
127.475, 23 Mike Charlie, thank you.
All right, we're looking at Dipsy, and then so we're going to be 6 miles out at Dipsy. We're going to be about 14 miles out at Anouk, which jives with our circle there. Nice. Should be making a right-hand turn to final. Memphis Center, Wolf Air 049 is turning on final, established on the RNAV runway 2 into Marion. Alright, is that constraint not gonna change? Because Dipsy... No, I guess Dipsy is also 2,400, so I guess it will stay. We good. There's our runway. Landing lights... Nope, that's the cabin lights. Landing lights on. We'll go high idle, prop full forward. High idle was already on, but... we're good. This area down here, the Rend Lake area of Illinois, is actually probably one of the nicest spots, other than like maybe out by Geneva or Iowa in northwestern Illinois. It's one of the nicest spots wilderness-wise in Illinois. Beautiful spot. I drive through here a lot. All right, flaps 1.
Wolf Air 049, contact Marion Tower on 128.4.
Over to Marion Tower, 128.4, Wolf Air 049. Marion Tower, Wolf Air 049 is on a 10-mile final. Runway 2, RNAV.
Wolf Air 049, Marion Tower, roger. Continue approach.
Wolf Air 049.
297, contact departure.
Tower Mustang 297.
120, I can add another layer of flaps here, but
Switching over to clearance. Negative to
ground is going to be 1217.
Mustang 297 negative, remain this frequency. Marion Tower, contact clearance delivery on 127.475 for your departure clearance.
Wolf Air 049, wind 340 at 10, gusting 1. 5, runway 2, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, Wolf Air 049, runway 2. Alright, there. Should be coming up to Dipsy here very shortly, and then we'll grab that glide path and it'll bring us down. Definitely could be done visually for sure, since there's no clouds in the sky, but I'm going to be down just in time. And glide path. Nice. Slow down to 120.
Tower Mustang 297 and rescue. Inbound land, all land runway 2.
Marion Tower, continue approach runway 2, wind 018 at 15 altimeter 3018.
Flaps 2. Finally got power. Ba, 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 ba. What's the work schedule, William? You got just a ton of work going on? Oh, you know what I want to do before I forget? I want to keep this rental in my name. My flight. Keep rental in my name. That's what I want to do. Yeah, so we're going to make about, I mean, we are going to make about $1,600 minus the expense of the rental expense here, because I pretty much put everything that I make back into the company. So, yeah, we are going to make about $1,600, and we're going to be back at $100,000 here in the company in no time, and that's 1/3 closer to another aircraft. So, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to get a second Kodiak, if we're going to grab a second Kodiak to fly around. It's really up to you guys, whatever you want to fly. We have a Cessna right now. If you feel like you'd fly something different, we'll get something different. But I'm thinking like a Vision Jet or, something sub 1 million is what I'm thinking. And another option is to pick up another FBO to fly to and from. And I am thinking about grabbing an FBO up here, not too far from this one. That's the one of the ones that I'm thinking of. So, all right, let's go. My aircraft. Go one more flaps.
Will report 2-mile final Mustang, November 1, kilo uniform 59.
15 knot head/crosswind, not bad. See if we can make this a little bit more smoother than the last one.
500.
You want to get a Beech 58 and a King Air 350? Nice. Nice. Yeah, the King Air is I like it. It's, I really enjoy flying the Kodiak, but I wish the Kodiak was a little bit faster. So when I want to do the faster planes, I usually switch into the Vision Jet. Oh, we're losing a little bit. Actually, it says we're high on the glide slope, or a little low on the glide slope, I guess, but we can fix that. Oh. All right, low idle. Let's get clear the runway here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Veterans Airport. The local time is 2:02 p.m. We kindly ask you to remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until we reach our final parking position. Fun fact, Veterans Airport is known for its beautiful surrounding parks and outdoor activities. Weather here is
I'm like hard right rudder right now, and it's not turning anywhere.
Thank you for flying with us today, and we hope you enjoy your stay.
Slow it down, guy.
Wolfair 049. Contact ground on 121.7.
Over to ground 121.7, Wolf Air 049. Marion Williamson ground, Wolf Air 049 is vacated runway 02, taxiing to the FBO. Yay? Nay? No? Landing lights off, taxi light on, strobe off. Marion ground, Wolf Air 049, vacated runway 02, taxi to the FBO. Let's see where we're going.
Wolfair 049, Marion ground, taxi to FBO via Charlie 4, Charlie, cross runway 11, then Bravo, Bravo 3. Good day. Wolfair 0.
Taxi to the FBO via Charlie and Bravo, cross runway 11, and Bravo, Bravo 3, Wolf Air 049.
My apologies. It's cleared up the active runway 2. Requesting taxi clearance to parking number 2.
Rex, how have you been doing income-wise? Have you flown at all? The Beechcraft, aren't the Beaches, the King Air 350s, aren't they like a lot of money? I think they both of those planes are pretty expansive.
Marion ground taxi to parking number 2 via Bravo. Hold short of runway, then continue taxi at your discretion.
Roger, cleared parking spot 2, hold short of runway, and taxi at my discretion, 297.
A little fast.
Ground Mustang 297, holding short of runway 2911, requesting clearance to cross over runway 2911.
Did a lot before you went to Indiana for. Oh, I gotcha.
Taxiway Alpha goes to runway 2. You mean taxiway Charlie?
Well, he already cleared me to cross 111, so we're good. Yeah, another Cessna over here.
Grim 16, startup approved. Taxi to runway 20 via Alpha. Contact tower on 128.4 when ready for departure.
Couple O planes, actually.
Mustang 297, cross runway 29er at your discretion.
GSX floating around over here? Get out of the way, guy.
Good evening, Marion Ground, Mustang 297 at parking spot 42. Request the taxi clearance for departure to the north.
Marion ground taxi to runway 11 via Alpha.
Roger, taxi to runway 11 via Alpha, 297. Ground Mustang 297, holding short of runway
shut down. Parking brake is
Mary, clearance.
set. Flight is logged. King Air is 750. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Neither of them. Alright, let's bring the prop back to feather. Not that one. Prop back to feather. Back to idle. Flaps all the way up. Set this thing up. Fuel off. Off, off, off. Beacon can come off. Pitot heat can come off and off. That should have been off before. Generator and bat done. Off. That should be done. Avionics off. Bus off. Again, this flight's stuck in the... and done. Let's take a look at our winnings here today.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Let's go into FS Hub on this computer and we'll see how we did. $1,000. 1M7 to MWA. Now, in my flight, this aircraft is actually going to, yeah, I have this job here. I'm going to go get my daughter, and I'm going to see if any other jobs to the south spawn for us. I doubt that there will, but if not, that's all right too. There's another. Oh no, that's the Kodiak I just flew in. Yeah, this Kodiak is for sale right now. What happened here? Go to aircraft for sale. I wanted to see. Yeah, like this Kodiak right now. You could pick up a Kodiak for $445. The one that we just bought last week, at the end of the last episode, actually, was it was up in the Canadian Yukon, but it was $401, and we're in the process of flying it back. This one now is, somebody buys this. I think this one's way overpriced. We are at, yeah, it's $527,000. So, we could pick up this one here in Mexico for almost $100,000 cheaper and just fly it back. There's another, these are $50,000-$60,000 cheaper, and they're not far away from where we're at either. So, Green Bay for $500, so, these people are out of their minds really for selling, thinking, I mean, maybe somebody will buy it. I don't know, but there's a little bit of value of it already being in our area of operations. There's a little bit of value in that, but quite honestly, Pontiac and I have almost paid for the plane that we purchased just by flying it back. We've made a lot of money flying that thing back. So, all right. So logs. Yeah, we did 3,000. That's 2,000. It's almost 3,000, 4,000 ish. We'll go over to the banking. Banking is. Wait a minute. Did we get crushed? Yeah, the company only made $349. I made more money than the company did on that one. Not that it matters, but yeah. So MQY, yeah, MWA, MQY to MWA. If they spawn, if there are some mission or jobs here that spawn to MWA, I might just fly down. I'm sorry, that spawn to MQY. I might just fly direct to MQY. We do have a couple of jobs to go to MQY, I think. Unless Luke, you might have flown those already today. You made a trip up to MQY, didn't you? I believe he did. Yeah, he did. So that's all right. This one's got to go to M93. This one's got to go to M93. So what I'd like to do is get to JWN. And, oh, that'd be a good one. JWN and fly that one back. And then go to, take all that to M93. Wow. And then my other option later on tonight is to jump into the Kodiak that we have at CYS, which is Cheyenne, Wyoming, and fly a leg to make it to get this thing back to our area. Right now, it's stuck up in Cheyenne. It's not stuck. It's just that's where we left it right now. So just to give you guys where we are is down here, and then Cheyenne would be up here. Not quite that far. Not quite that far at all, actually. Denver area is right here. Why don't I just search it? KCYS. Right here. So it is right here, and we just got to get it down here. So, you know, anything a couple hundred miles, 600-700 miles, maybe a little bit further, but not bad at all. But guys, I got to go get my daughter in a few minutes, so I'm going to wrap this one up here. I appreciate everybody for coming in and hanging out. Thanks for hitting that subscribe on YouTube. If you guys did do that, I appreciate that. If you are set to private, you did not get a notification, so apologize for that. That's just the way YouTube works. And if you don't want people to see who you're subscribed to, then you can't get FSE to send you the password reset. Really? I had that same issue, Beanie, and I will say I contacted them. They were trying to help me out, and what ultimately happened was it was an old email address that I never knew that I signed up with. It was actually a previous email address that I had no idea that I used to sign up for. So think hard if you had signed up on a different email address, because that's what I did. I had an FSE account years ago, and I did not realize that I did not sign up with NateWolfGaming@gmail.com. I signed up with some other. Actually, I signed up with my other strategy and sim email address. So think on that and give that a look, because that's what I was in a constant loop with. We don't have an email address on file with you. You know, like that's not your username. This is not, you know, and it's bouncing me back and forth. So they did help me out when I did finally get a hold of them on Discord, but it ultimately came back on me. I screwed up and I signed up with a different email address. So just keep that in mind. I don't know if maybe you have a different email address that you could try, and maybe your password will work now if you use the correct email address. But just you know, food for thought. I don't know if that's your problem or not, but at any rate, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Got to go get my daughter. I think we got a little bit of running around to do tonight, so I don't think I'm gonna be back tonight. I should be back tomorrow morning for a little while my kid's in school, and yeah, so that'll be that. Hopefully, I'll be back tomorrow, and that's it. Exclamation point Discord, Beanie, if you're not in there yet. If you do want to fly with us, exclamation point Discord is where we're kind of coordinating all the FSEconomy stuff. So, and then guys, don't be afraid in the discussion area of the FSEconomy Wolf Air. You know, if you got a particular plane that you like, I mean, I'm flying the Kodiak mostly. I fly the Vision Jet, you know, quite a bit. If there's something that you want to fly and it's gonna make you make more money for the company, I have no problem working towards getting that for the company, and then, you know, you can fly it. So yeah, join up, and I'll see you over there. Don't forget, Beanie, when you get in there, make sure you react to the welcome area. There's a role, you need to be assigned the Wolfpack Gamer role to see everything, so make sure you react to the rules, and then you'll be assigned Wolfpack Gamer. And you're a content creator too, make sure you give yourself the content creator role as well. And I actually got to go through there and get the content creator squared away, and get you guys auto posting for when you go live or when you put videos up. So that's it, guys. I'm rambling enough. I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks again for hanging out, and I will see you later. Peace. Yeah, it's the same rules every Discord. It's nothing earth shattering there. Later.